Good morning, friends. This is Ansi from Lifestyle Today News Delhi. Today is 29th February, the last day of this month, 2024. The temperature in the morning is 12 degrees centigrade. However, it's sunny, and the daytime the temperature will reach 28 degrees centigrade. The sun rose at 6:47 and it will set at 6:21. The daytime it will be like the day length will be 11 hours and 34 minutes, so plenty of time to plan your day, your diet, your health, everything. And the pollution today is 136, which is unhealthy, but it has come down, so we can be happy. And the particulate matters, they are all unhealthy, and however the nitrogen dioxide is fair today. So today I'm going to talk about indoor pollution. The indoor pollution is sometimes more dangerous than the outdoor pollutions. Have you ever uh, measured the pollution in the air pollution inside the house? So, according to a new study, the cooking on your gas stove can emit more nanoscience particle into the air than vehicles that run on gas or diesel. So when you are cooking that and that there is a possibility that these pollutions, that nano-sized particles that are there, that is the reason for asthma and or the respiratory illness, especially among the children. So, as you know, if the pollution outside, the diesel pollution outside causes asthma and other respiratory illness, similarly, now the new study shows that the pollution inside the house is also responsible. Airborne particles are only 1 to 3 nanometer, and the respiratory system, uh, in the respiratory system, these tiny particles, they will go from the respiratory system and it will spread to other parts of the body, or the other organs, and that will cause problem to us. uh, I had said this about asbestos also. The studies have shown that the results, the consequences of this, the cancer, and all those things, the deadly diseases and all that comes not today, maybe after 20-30 years. And when the doctors and the researchers, they go back and research, they find out the reason. This person might is not may directly connected to this industry in any way, or the asbestos industry. Maybe he had traveled by car from that, and that nanoparticle had entered his nostrils. So you know, that is why we have to take precautions. When you hear, these are things that we can understand and take precautions to avoid pollution. These are just awareness things. So what is combustion? The reason for this air, the pollution inside the house, the from the gas stove. It looks so good, the gas stove. And now it's winter, and you'll be loving. I love to spend more time in the kitchen because it's warmer in the kitchen. And in the morning, to put your hand above the flame and get your hands warmed, that it's such a pleasure. So however, during this process, something else is happening, that is combustion. That is the rapid chemical reaction between the fuel and an oxidizer. An oxidizer, that can be anything. In the homes, most probably these are the oxygen in the air. So that causes these combustions, and so the and that will cause pollution in the house, and these nanoparticles are formed. So what researchers are saying, that they're encouraging to switch on the exhaust fan, so that proper ventilation is required. So exhaust fan, the gas will go out of the kitchen, but how much their study has not is not clear about how much of that is possible. However, they say that the better option will be a hood, kitchen hood, or the chimney that we say, that will switch on automatically when there is a lot of pollution and lot of smoke inside the room. And they say that one reason for exhaust fan is that people, when cooking, they don't switch on the exhaust fan. That also is one issue. Says and the nanoparticle, you'll say that the room looks so clean if there is nothing in the air. How it's not like the nanoparticle is nano, tinier. No, it's not like the dust particles. If you want to see if there is dust, you just no, press the cloth, wave the cloth in the hair, in the air, wave the cloth in the air. You brush something, brush the cloth. Whatever you do, you will see that the particles flying in the air. So if there is dust, or if the sunlight is coming into your room, in the rays you can find the dust particles, the tiny dust particles dancing in the air. But that is not there with the nano cluster, that is the particles that is produced by the combustion. And this nano clustered aerosols, they are called, and it is a distinct pollutant according to the new study. It's a distinct pollutant, nano clustered aerosol. And 10 quadrillion nanocluster aerosol particles could be emitted per kg, that exceeds those produced by vehicles. So, more than the numbers, it's confusing, but it's beyond our beyond our understanding. But the thing is that the amount of nano cluster aerosols that is produced inside the house is more than what is produced by vehicles on the street. So you will say that when you go outside, you will close your nose with a towel to so that the dust particles don't come inside the aerosol. It's not actually the dust particles, the nano aerosol particles don't come inside the nose. But no, the more dangerous situation is inside the house. So breathing the 10 to 100 times more nanocluster aerosol from cooking than on street. So you are breathing more, 10 to 100 times more when you are inside the house, and it cannot be viewed. And just boiling water, trillions of nanoparticles, according to this study, trillions of nanoparticles are emitted within 20 minutes of boiling water. Or you are grilling something, you are making a pancake, for whatever activities you are doing, for 20 minutes trillions of nanoparticles are produced in the air. So the what can be done for this, that is the solution. The study has not, the solution they have given is to have a kitchen hood or the chimneys that we say, on the and switch on the exhaust fan. So now let me say some things what can be done to increase the indoor quality of air, or to reduce the pollution indoors, because sometimes the indoor pollutions might be more than what you presume is outside. So some of the things that can, you know all these things, but just a reminder, you should have well good ventilation should be there, cross ventilation, the doors and the windows, keep it open as much as possible in the daytime. And the mosquitoes will be there, then put some net, so that through the net at least the air will come and go. Because I told you there was a study, I went for a meeting about cancer, and the doctor, it was an American doctor, and he was asked what will, I see one lady asked, then I stay in a very crowded area. It's a huge house, like, and palatial house and all that, but the place is known for pollution. So the traffic is more in front of the house. So should I keep the windows open? And the answer that the doctor gave was, even if you keep the windows open or not, the diseases will come. So it's better. The option is to keep the windows open and let there be ventilation, and the house be aired. The air gets inside, the airy kind of situation inside the house, so that you have more air, it's more breathable. So keeping the doors and windows open, even if the situation outside is bad, that will be a better option. I think that would bring up a balance between the situation outside and inside, because we don't know how much problem we are having inside the house, which cannot be perceived by the eyes. And then exhaust fan, kitchen hood, then see the combustion. What is combustion? I've told you what is combustion. So your heaters, then if you have a fireplace, some people have, no, not many. Old fireplace are there in some houses, and heaters, and your cooking stove. All those things, see if they are properly functioning, and all that. So that the combustion, and see when they are kept, if there is proper ventilation in the rooms. All those things you can see. Then paints. See, there was a study a long time ago about the lead in paints and petrols that was causing the issues. So there are some substances in the in the indoor paints and all that that is used. So when you buy the products, see what kind of paints and things are used. Even in the toys, the paints used in toys. So whereas there will be different kinds of situations from which the chemicals the pollutants can come into the air from the products that you are using. So be careful, be aware, and make a study when you buy all the products. So how much of pollution that will cost to your house. And air conditions, keep the air conditions clean. The molds, see that molds are not formed in the wet areas, and that maintain humidity inside the house. When it is you can use a humidifier and a dehumidifier. These are just suggestions that you do not, these are the maximum that you can do some of it. So like a humidifier and dehumidifier. When it's lot of humidity is there, use dehumidifier. When there is dry, it is dry, use a humidifier. And you can use buy an air purifier also. It's become quite common now, using air purifier. And remove shoes at the door. Okay, that is a very important thing in Indian uh, culture. We do that, removing shoes in at the door. But some people nowadays, they feel quite offended doing that, and they think it's not good to do that. But we do that in our house. Whoever comes, with the shoes are removed outside the house. So that is a good thing to avoid pollution, to lower pollution, and remove the cluster. We had talked about the minimalistic lifestyle, and clutter-free lifestyle, and also in a way, the removing clutter is good for reducing pollution also. um, Dust mites and pet dander. So these can happen on the beds and on the soft furnitures and all that. So keep them clean, vacuum them, dust them regularly, so that such things are not, pollution doesn't happen in those manners also. So dear friends, so today I've given some options for reducing air pollution inside your homes. And this cooking gas pollution, the reaction between the gas fire, the flame, and the oxidizers around the can maybe cause all the pollutants that we have mentioned in the air pollution index, that is particulate matters, nitrogen dioxide, sulfur dioxide, all this can form because of these combustion from the gas flame. So dear friends, when you use your gas stoves, keep the house ventilated, use exhaust fan, and if you have chimneys, use them, and stay healthy. So thank you dear friends, and see you tomorrow with new topics, and please do comment in the comment box, so that I'll get feedback and encouragement to come up with an interesting topic again tomorrow. Thank you so much.